Hey friends, this is our homework review from Friday. So 269 and 270. Okay. And this is the first one we're going to look at is the 269 one. Okay, so it says examine the tile pattern below. Here's figure 1, here's figure 2, here's figure 3. What does figure 4 look like and figure 5? Well, I said figure 1 is 2 by 2. Figure 2 is 3 by 3. Figure 3 is 4 by 4. And then I just assumed that figure 4 would have to be 4 by 4. And then if figure 1 is 2 by 2, figure 2 is 3 by 3, figure 3 is 4 by 4, wait a minute. Mr. Johnson, you did that wrong. Figure 1 is 2 by 2, figure 2 is 3 by 3, figure 3 is 4 by 4. Ah, figure 4, that must be, how about 5 by 5? How does that sound? Does that sound better? I think so. There you go. Something like that. That was figure 4. So then figure 5 must be 6 by 6. Three, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they said, what does figure 10 look like? I just looked at the pattern. I said it has to be 11 by 11. And then it said, well, how many tiles would that have? And then I just went 11 times 11, 121. So that would have to have 121 tiles. And figure 100 would have to be 101 times 101. Okay? And then I went through here and I figured that that would have to be 10,201 tiles. Okay. Cami has a different pattern. She decided to represent the number of tiles of her pattern in a table as shown below. Can you use the table to predict how many tiles there would be in figure 5? So we went through here, and I think what most people noticed was that this goes up by 4. So it went 5 to 9 was 4. 9 plus 5 is, or 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 plus 4 is 17. And then for 5, they said, well, 17 plus 4 must be 21. Now, they could continue that pattern all the way to 8, right? They could go 6 was 25, and then 7 was 29, and then 8 would be 33. And then I saw somebody, Seb was saying, yeah, but this isn't right because what about figure 0? How many would there be in figure 0? And I said, what do you think? And he goes, well, it's got to be 0. And I said, does it? And then he's like, oh, no, it's 1. So then some people started thinking, okay, I know it goes up by 4 and it starts at 1. So then they went, well, 0 times 4 is 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4 plus 1 is 5. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1 is 13. 4 plus 4 is 16 plus 1 is 17. Then they jumped to 8 and they said, well, 8 times 4 is 32 plus 1 is 33. So there's different ways to arrive at those answers, and this is why this is so much fun. All right, now we wanted the perimeter of this one. So we went through here and said, well, this is y, and that's y, and that's y, and this one's y, except it's only that long because we have to take 2 away. So we got to go y minus 2. And then we said this one's x, and this one's x, and this is 1, 1, 1, 1. So then they said, well, what do we have? Well, we have 4 y's, and then we have 2 x's plus 2x, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, but then we have to subtract 2. So it was 4y plus 2x plus 2. Then we said this, well, what happens if you take 10 for y, and if you make x is 6? Saw people do this two ways. They said, well, this is 10, this is 10, this is 10, this is 10 minus 2, 8, this is 6, this is 6, this is 1, 1, and 1. So they went 10, 20, 30, 38, 38 and 6 is 44, plus 6 is 50, plus 1, 2, 3, 4. They came up with 54. Then I saw some other mathletes do this. They said, well, I'll just take 10 and put it into here, right? So I can go 4 times 10 is 40. And then they put in 6 for here. And I said 2 times 6 is 12. And then plus 2. Then they said 40 plus 12 is 52. Plus 2 is 54. So no matter how you do it, right? It works out. Cool, we're turning our brains on. All right, now let's get on to your new homework.